Hey there, StarCraft fans! It's Falcon Paladin coming at you with yet another edition of StarCraft 2. Gonna be Legacy of the Void, gonna be a 2v2 from our favorite 2v2ers right now, BillNye and MachineBERG. Top side of Undercurrent, it's gonna be our guy BillNye, the science guy, and MachineBERG. Down to the south here, we have Team Enemy. It's gonna be a Terran player, kneecee. And then we have a purple Zerg. It is HOEHUNTER. What are we chatting about here, guys? Come get it again, says kneecee. You know this, says MachineBERG. They probably played each other at some point. Oh, I sped it up by accident. Come back to regular old mining speeds. We got this. We're gonna be fine with this today. BillNye checking for proxies. Maybe they played this team before and they got proxied, like with a hatch and a barracks and maybe a gateway and a barracks. I don't know, dude. Hatch firsting here is HOEHUNTER, and got ourselves a Nexus coming up for MachineBERG. Got 1 minute, which means it is a Nexus first. The drone here should be able to scout that. And yes, indeed, he is going to scout the Nexus first. Excellent scouting here from ours only Zerg player. So I feel like we're going to expand in response to that Nexus first here. We got kneecees chasing a probe. Just making sure it's not going to be a cannon rush. Spawning pool coming up from HOEHUNTER. We've got ourselves double gas here from BillNye, which means a factory right now. Now, there it is. There's the factory. Oh, it's a racks. Never mind. So 2 racks with double gas. Is this going to be Mass Reaper? Is it going to be Mass Marauder? Something along those lines. I love the expansion up the left side here by kneecees. It's weird. He doesn't take this one. He doesn't take this one. He kind of ninjas it on the left side, but it's not that much of a ninja. It's not that far away from where your other bases are. So I imagine that's going to get found. If you're going to ninja, like ninja here, or like ninja down here, maybe, like just completely out of the way. It's a weird place to get an expansion. And now kneecees have taken the base behind. So weird choices here. Reaper out for BillNye. Guess what he's doing? Making another Reaper. Ha! That's what the double gas is for. You need a lot of gas for that double Reaper shenaniganry here, don't you? Oh, SCV dies. Look at this. 2 kills on our Reaper already. What a boss. What a boss man. What a boss man indeed. We've got a cybernetics core coming in. Because what else are you going to do with it? Love the little proxy hatch here from HOEHUNTER. I guess it's a macro hatch right at this little choke area so that you can kind of block off attacks from that path. Reaper attacking the hatchery is not great. Come on, BillNye. Get a drone. Get a drone. These drones aren't being protected by anything. There's nothing down here at all. Reaper shows up from kneecees, though. That's going to protect it. So 1 drone dies, and then Reaper has to get out of there, and he does. Gets off creep. Lings don't have speed yet. It's halfway done, but not quite there. We got a shield battery on the way for MachineBERG. Stargate from him. So he's got 3 gates and a Stargate off of 2 bases. Could be Phoenix. Mass Phoenix can be really good in team situations. Could be Void Rays as well. He does like the Voids, and he does like the DTs from previous games of his that we've cast. kneecees getting a factory off of the 3 base opening, not even planetarying up the 3rd base, which means, you know, he's confident. BillNye getting a 2nd base now after the 2 racks opening, with the factory on the way at this moment for BillNye. He's getting an upgrade. It's going to be Stim, going to be Marines. So the 2 gas opening, I guess it was just for 3 Reapers here. He's sitting on 300 gas, which seems unnecessary. Yes, get in there. Go, yeah. Can take down SCVs with 3 Reapers. You can kill other Reapers with 3 Reapers. Look at this. Bam. Other Reaper dead. Combat shield kicking in. SCVs dying. This is brutal. So what happens when you try to go for a 3-base opening against somebody that opened 1 base with a couple racks is you're in a lot of trouble. SCV's pulling out of that 2nd base. Queen is up. You're going to try to kill a queen? Maybe KD8 charge her? Something cool like that. There is no mining happening from kneecees' main base at all right now. None. Oracle comes in and zaps, defends, gets recharge. It was Lings, never mind. Trying to get some damage up that way. 1 probe died. Nothing to be concerned about whatsoever. Reapers get out of there. Speedlings have responded. They are pretty fast off of creep when they have that speed upgrade. Reaper with 0 kills, 4 kills, and 3 kills apiece. So pretty good. Oh, man. More SCVs getting picked off here by these Reapers. That is some brutal stuff. And then Lings getting surrounds on creep. That is how Reapers die. That's exactly how Reapers die, man. on creep. You got to KD8 charge that situation. KD8 charge your own self. Oracle dies. Get any kills there? Maybe a couple SCVs, but turret looked like it was protecting pretty effectively. Getting that turret's important, and then he lost his last Reaper. So, Units tab says, 9 Marines, no Reapers here from BillNye. All the Reapers on the map have died because kneecees is out of Reapers as well. He's making Cyclones. It is Void Rays, actually, here from MachineBERG. Yep, off of 1 Stargate. Let the Void Rays commence. So back to mining his kneecees. He's got 36 SCVs. He's got more than BillNye does. So that's kind of nice, right? You got your third base. You got your mules. You got your production off of 3 orbital commands. You can rebuild SCVs, and he just had more to start with than BillNye did, who went for the 1 base. And his second base is not happening. What happened to this? Rewind? Remember when I was like, oh, some lings came in at 350 and killed it. Oh, wow, okay. Just a handful of lings, that's all it took, huh? And then they came in here, and they almost got a thing. Never mind. All right, Reapers get out. They die. Oracle swings around. Cyclone missile turret wipes him out. Not a lot happening there. He says, oh, my Reapers died, and still not. BillNye still not interested in a second base today, guys. He is supply depot people walling off this main attack path. Again, there's this attack path from the right side as well you got to worry about on Undercurrent here. Okay, let's knock it down to regular speed now. We're going to slow it back. We know what happened to this. It's still not happening. It's been dead for 3 minutes, and he still hasn't replanted it. BillNye, long distance mining is horrible. Please, for the love of all that is Terran, look at that little Leviathan diving down into the ocean. Incredible graphics capabilities here in StarCraft 2, man. So cool. Such cool stuff. Hydroden is on the way from HOEHUNTER. Got the speedlings trying to be active as they can be. It's like mutas. If you have mutas, you got to be active with them. Oracles, too. Oracle's got to be super active with those ones as well. So third Nexus from MachineBERG. Second base from BillNye happening. I guess he was building it inside the main, then landed it. Cool enough. I should have checked. Should have checked to see that he had one in the production tab or not. Infestation pit on the way. Spire's done from HOEHUNTER. Going for a hive on 3 bases. Just now saturating that third base in 7 minutes. Ling's not going to do much here against Stalker Marine. Yeah, Stalker Marine. Everybody's just on fire here. These mechlings, then. I don't think they looked like them, but they're catching fire when they die, which indicates they are, in fact, mechlings, or something there was mech when it died. I don't know what else died there other than a mech. We've got Psystorm on the way. We've got battle cruisers coming in from kneecees. He's supply blocked just for a second. It's back now. Supply is now available. Big fan of that one. Big fan of the supply. Psystorm continuing for MachineBERG. He knows how good it is against Terran and against Zerg especially. We've got some Widow Mines from kneecees. Widow Mine, Cyclone, Battle Cruiser. Interesting composition from him. What's HOEHUNTER working on? Well, a lot of options. Getting a Lurker Den, getting upgrades for Hydras. Nothing from the Spire, so it appears to be ground base. Not so much with the Flyers. That's okay. 1, 2, 3, 4th base here from HOEHUNTER. Looking fantastic. Second base from Bill, getting all of the gas. Getting another Rax. He really does love his Rax stuff. Get some Medivacs in there, too. Heck yeah. Medivacs, we got a +1 armor. We've got an armory. This is all very, very, very good. Creep spread in. Looking fantastic, too. Love this from the Zerg player. Team South looks pretty venerable. Pretty strong. Widow Mines unsupported kind of wander up and just die. Like, that's the thing about Widow Mines is, ow, well. They can get shots off for sure. But, man, with 1 scan, Cyclones, Marines, Widow Mines, no shots whatsoever. What are we pinging? A battle cruiser jumps into turrets, loses some shots, going after SCVs, trying to take down this 3rd orbital. It's being repaired. It's running. I love the corruptors that showed up. Like, what are they supposed to do? I guess maybe deal with the Vikings, but yeah, still fighting. Where'd that battle cruiser go? Where is it? Did it get killed by stalkers? It probably got killed by stalkers. Let's see. Yep, 1 battle cruiser has died. I thought I'd live it a little bit longer than that, but no. Battle cruisers, when there are stalkers on the field, not as ideal. Plus, there's Void Rays too, man. I'm not sure that's the right idea. They did say the 3rd base of kneecees. I guess technically it's a 2nd base. I love a Void Ray attack and doing a mineral line. It's like, okay, you're going to kill these drones. Yes, it's going to take a minute, though. Not the fastest thing in the entire world. Void Ray is heading out on home. I thought I saw maybe a drop from BillNye down here, but BillNye is still on 2 bases. He is struggling economically. I mean, the early aggression from the Reapers didn't do enough damage to make up for the fact that he's this late. And it is a 3-port BC here from kneecees on 3 gas. Well, 3 gas. 3 bases worth of gas. Is that enough to support it? I guess we'll find out. More, yeah, 3 battle cruisers at a time. Looks like maybe it is. More Voiders would be good, but no, MachineBERG is working on pylons and observers for all of those Widow Mines and upgrades, which is nice. Viking, Marine, Cyclone, not a bad composition against BCs, depending on how many they are. MachineBERG keeps pinging, or BillNye keeps pinging this base. He's like, I think we can kill it. I think we can. Battle cruisers are set up to defend it. Battle cruiser Widow Mine. Classic combination, mostly against Zerg. I have games on the channel where I've seen Battlecruiser Widow Mine executed to perfection against Zerg, and Zerg seems entirely helpless against it. So, check those out, I guess. If you want to link to them, let me know. I'll put one in the description for you. Or just ask me about it in the comments, and I'll link you to it. Pretty great games those were. And creep spreading again, and again, and again. Here's HOEHUNTER. Good Zerg player, man. Good Zerg player. He's got 63 drones. He's got Broodlords on the way. He's got Corruptors on the way. The Battle Cruisers plus the Broodlords and the Corruptors are going to be pretty fantastic. Looks like kneecees wants to expand again up that left side. BillNye sends a small group to check that out. Got Thors. Thors are going to be really good against BCs and Broodlords. They outrange both and hit them like trucks. But one, maybe not going to be as good. High-sec auto-tracking's on the way from kneecees. Cyclone wanders up, kills an SCV, and might kill another SCV while we're at it. Why not? Not even a base here. All right, well, we'll kill the refineries. Why not? And then an attack Stalker. Void Ray is the perfect anti-Broodlord, anti-Battlecruiser comp. Got to worry about these Lings and Hydras a little bit, but that's why we've got some Storm. He recalls because the Battlecruiser jumped on his main. The Marines are trying to respond. That's too many BCs, folks. Way too many battle cruisers. The Void Rays and the Stalkers are here, though, thanks to the power of the recall. And chasing them out. The Void Ray is not it. There you go. Prismatic Alignment gets fired up. Another battle cruiser dies. Yamato. Bam. Void Rays do not die to a single Yamato. They're going to try to take down the Nexus with Yamato. And their attacks that they do, they get that Nexus. But they're getting chased away, getting murderized by the Stalkers with the upgrades, by the Void Rays. And I don't know if it's worth it, man. How many of these battle cruisers have died today? Another one's going to go down. Can't get out. Jumped in. Can't get out. 10 battle cruisers have died. Oh, my gosh. kneecees, his attempt at getting this 4th base is survived by landing a mule and by the purple HOEHUNTER saving his butt. Holy smokes. What a game. Adrenal's on the way. Making 4 Banshees at a time. Look, kneecees is like, all right, battle cruisers weren't the answer. Let's go Banshees against Stalker Void Ray. Also not great. It turns out good. Storm. That is the Storm we love to see against Zerg. Zerg hate it. I hate it. The rare games I go, a lot of Hydralisks, they just all get stormed into oblivion. And I'm like, huh. Why did I go Hydras again? They're good, man, but they have such a hard counter. Yeah, I mean, these Corruptors are trying to fight Void Rays, which is not bad at, but the Stalkers are going to murder them. The Mass Widow Mine here. Yeah, kneecees marches to the beat of his own drum. Like, look at this. He's going Mass Widow Mine. Banshees, Battle Cruisers, very weird stuff. That's not enough Lings to kill this. Believe me, I know. However, if you're attacking Broodlings, no, wrong attack. Thor, be into single target attack. The Marines don't care. Broodlords are all gonna die, and Team South's looking in a bad way. 3 more battle cruisers jumped on top of our 3-basing BillNye. His 2nd base is in a lot of trouble, but this hatchery is dead for HOEHUNTER. He's on 3 bases now at 13 minutes, which is not where you want to be. Hatch down. That hurts so much to lose a hatch. Battle cruisers back here, but look at this, just blinking on top of them with the Stalkers and murderizing them. Oh yeah, 2 battle cruisers are going to die there immediately. He teleports across the map, I imagine. Maybe back? I don't know where he went. Oh, he went over here. Cool. Well, there's cannons and shield batteries getting some damage done. Not as much as you'd want. It's kind of a base race, I guess. Battle cruisers are sort of getting some work done here, but also, God, trying to make Lings. These are Adrenalings. They do have +1 attack. I mean, it's not going to work against a 2-2 2 attack, 2 shield upgrade. Another hatch is going to die. These battle cruisers are just being dealt with by Thors and Stalkers. Another base down. The Zerg's out of it. And once the Zerg's done, this is a problematic situation. 1 kill battle cruiser trying to make stuff happen on the other end, but I'm not sure that's going to happen. There's a couple lurkers here. They're getting stormed. Lurker's Vine's doing some work against these Stalkers because there's no detection. Where'd the obs go? I saw some obs in production for sure. Planetary getting repaired in time. No, not in time to the Thors and the Marauders and the Marines with their upgrades, which I mean, they've got 1, 2 would be nice. But not having that second base is really slowing it down. Battlecruiser with 4 kills, fighting Marines. He's okay with that generally. Scan, please, and I'll kill these Stalkers. No! Scan did not help against that many Lurkers. I mean, not Stalkers. kneecee's losing the third, or I guess the second base, but in the third base location. Thors, man, 12 kills apiece. The Thor brothers keeping it down. It is about 170 total supply for our heroes. About 170 supply for our enemies as well, but looking worse and worse all the time. There's the anti-air targeting. There you go. That's where you do the big, chunky hits, and the battle cruisers can't run and they die. Yes, 13 kills apiece. They are sharing kills like the bros that they are. These Thors having a good time of it. These Thors taking out another battle cruiser that jumped to the right side of the map. Barracks going down. kneecee somehow at 142 supply. I mean, it's... I don't know what it is. Producing 4 BCs at a time will actually help get you there. He's still making BCs? I don't think that's the right move. Oh, this guy wanders in and says, can we maybe win this with a Liberator? Hang on. Liberator. Oh, yeah. Liberator against the Thor is a great idea. Back in action. Okay. Got obs this time. Bam. Lurker down. Bam. Lurker down. Bonus versus armored means that Stalkers do bonus versus Lurkers. Because they are armored. Lurkers do bonus to armored as well, which the Stalkers are. So it's a very everybody dies type engagement if they do decide to directly engage, which doesn't happen very much. Yeah, kill that hatch. Go back and kill the hatch. The obs is like, yeah, there's a base here. Let's kill it. What upgrades do we have? Got the +2. I mentioned that one before. kneecee is expanding top left. The Zerg player is just done, man. 19 total supply. Another hatch dies. No income to speak of. This is looking terrible, and Zerg is unhappy with how things have gone here today. Still alive somehow is kneecee's. But yeah, 160 supply for the enemies. We're closer to 190, 200 supply for the good guys. So it's a nice advantage here. Do we have more upgrades? No. BillNye not working on upgrades today. That's okay. I'd love to see a 2-2 at the very least. But I appreciate his expanding. Didn't retake his natural. I feel like it was probably worth it to take it. Generally, oh, getting this before it becomes a planetary is the worst possible timing. Oh, kneecee's. All right. That sucks. You got the cancel off at least. These Thors have no kills, but I assume they've done some work here. Yeah, I think we might be done with this, folks. kneecee's can try to drag it out, but in the long term, I don't see this happening. Oh, okay. Well, mass BC unloads. Bam! Right on top of Thors and Marines. And, I mean, it's a good comp against these BCs. It's just not enough, as it turns out. Okay. Nice jump. So, yeah, like I said, remember when I mentioned he was making 4 battlecruisers at a time? That's what that was for. So, yeah, mass Thor, like Thor Stalker here, I think is maybe what we want to go for BillNye and MachineBERG. About 200 supply for them. And closer to 170 for kneecee's and HOEHUNTER. kneecee's really carrying it. I think HOEHUNTER might be gone. HOEHUNTER could be long. Nope, nope. Retaking the natural. Okay, hold on a second. BillNye is like pinging as though his life depends on how fast he can ping and where he pings on the map. BillNye, not really that mineral happy. He's got some mules he can call down. He does not have some mules that he can call down. He's got 1. And a bunch there on the main he can call down. Yeah, calling down mules on the expansions is really important. But yeah, nothing but Stalkers on the way from MachineBERG. He knows what's up. He knows the score. And here he comes. Marauder Battlecruiser Army. Thor gets target fired. Stalkers trying to volley down the Battlecruisers as they run. Oh, yeah, Stalkers are so good against BCs. They're fast. They hit like trucks. Bam! kneecee's down to 105 supply now. Still about 200 supply for our heroes and closer to 130 now. That was a big victory. Resources lost, 18,000 for BillNye, 20 for MachineBERG, 29 for kneecee's, and 24 for HOEHUNTER. Still left side base exists for kneecees. I like the planetary lurker defense setup. That's kind of cool. Trying to maybe expand up here, long distance mine. I don't know. Stalker versus Marauders, another one where both are armored and both do damage versus armored for a weird engagement. Hey, guess who's got more BCs? How many battle cruisers have died today? I'm gonna Yamato down another Nexus. 22 battle cruisers have died. Planetary dead. This planetary living for now. Checking to make sure this top left isn't happening. Oh, free SCVs are free. So actually, MachineBERG's in a bit of bad spot. He had 4 bases. Now he's got 3. His most recent source of income got hyped badly. I mean, I don't know. Zerg player is kind of trying to get back on his feet, right? He's up to 50 supply now. He's saturating a second base. Might be able to expand down here. Could get away with it, quite possibly. Blinking over to try to kill these BCs, and they're like, no. No, we're in dead airspace. You can't do that. Lurkers are really good against Marines and against these Thors. That bonus versus armored comes into play against the big beefy Thors for sure. Lurkers, one of the way to deal with mech, which we haven't seen a Terran Trimech against Zerg on the channel in a long time because, well, you can abduct Thors into a group of Lurkers and they evaporate. They die instantaneously, which is great. If you want to kill something instantaneously, Lurkers are a good way to do it if they are armored. Chasing away. kneecee's coming up this left side, though. Oh, and a Lurker trap on the backside by HOEHUNTER. I like it. I like Battlecruiser Lurker quite a bit. Yamato's on the Thors, losing a BC, losing both Thors at the same time, though. This left side base is back for kneecees, and again, I think HOEHUNTER can probably expand at some point here. It's got the cash for it, sitting on 600 minerals. You can do it with the 275 these days. There's a discount on it. Lurkers, scan. Too late on the scan. Siege tank. Siege tank plus, again, really good against the Lurkers, but taking a lot of damage from the Lurkers too. Oh my gosh, 7 kills, 5 kills, 2 kills. Boom, Lurkers burrowing in. They've got those upgrades. Yeah, seismic spines at After Talons. Heck, yes, they do. Planetary repair versus Stalkers with some Marauders here too. He's gonna save it. Yeah, he saves it. The repair, the hug of life is too good. Stalkers, cracklings chasing those guys around. +2 attack on those cracklings. +2 armor on those cracklings. They are mean little guys now. This is insane. This is not looking good now for MachineBERG and BillNye all of a sudden. Everybody's around 50 supply. What a scrappy time this is at the movies. Dude, BillNye's entire economy is getting murdered. He's back at his natural base, which kind of grateful he still has that. Needs some liberators, sir. Dealing with these Lurkers with liberators is a good idea. Dude, hyperflight rotors on the way from kneecees. I'm not sure the Banshees have done anything today. Let's see if there are any Banshees on the field. Yes, actually. 0 kills apiece. They don't have any kills, but let's give them a speed upgrade. That will surely help them. Yeah, expanding top left. kneecees is expanding like his life depends on it, because it kind of sort of does. Down the right side. Again, nobody's at 100 supply. Everybody's right around 50. The good thing is that BillNye can relocate his orbitals that would have died otherwise, because they are Terran. They can do that. Relocates it here. Love that for him. Might as well just replant here, and he is. Okay, good. Good. He's like, we need to kill this base. We need to kill this base. Zerg players back at their original third. Ling Lurker. Again, Psystorm Stalker. Not perfectly ideal. Hyperflight Rotor finishing. He's getting Cloak for them too. Wait, did he cancel that? No, he gave him Cloak. All right, Cloak Banshees with speed at 24 minutes. What an idea. Again, kneecees does what he wants to do. Good. There you go. You storm the Lings. Yes, you storm the Lings. Okay, the Lynx did a lot better than I thought I would there. And then you can just pop on top of the lurkers. 1 lurker down. 2 lurkers down. Hydra's defending. Banshees are here, man. Look how fast they are. Look at these Hyperflight Rotor cloakable Banshees with Ravens to boot. What is this composition? kneecees, again, just does whatever kneecees wants to do. And I appreciate that. I appreciate about them immensely. I'd love to see more kneecees games, actually. So HOEHUNTER's back up to 3 bases. Might actually get something of a chance to get a 4th base. This is really going in Team Enemy's favor right now, which is fun. I like that. I like that we get that sort of thing happening. Bit of a comeback, right? A little bit less exciting if BillNye and MachineBERG just win in the first 15 minutes and it's not really in doubt. I mean, they did have battlecruiser attacks they dealt with. They did have some link run-bys they dealt with. BillNye got a 2nd base canceled, right? It wasn't like a perfect experience. But BillNye's in trouble. He's trying to build Thors. I'm not sure that's great here against Banshee Marauder Ling. That might be a difficult choice, actually. Anti-armor missile gets tossed down. The Banshee's cloak to scan is here. Feedback on the Banshees. Trying to kill him if you can. Oh. Mass feedbacks, but not killing the Banshees. Look at their micro ability here. Now look at them getting ba-ba-boom, ba-ba-boom, hitting. Well, could have hit the Thors there if they wanted, but also taking a lot of damage as well with that splash damage attack because they're flimsy. Hydro Lurker shows up. Lurker spines on the Thors are always good for the Lurkers and bad for the Thors. Mass High Templar, I guess a couple Zealots. They're trying to defend in this situation. There's the burrow, and there's the fallback, and where's the detection? How many ARBs have died in this game? 7 observers have died. 4 remain. Psystorm on the Lurker. Zealots on the Hydras is good. And, alright, clears it out, clears it out. HOEHUNTER back down to 60 total supply. Continuing to make Zerglings. Got those Hydras there. Are we going to Lurker those ones? I don't know. Again, Thors kind of helping, doing what they can here for BillNye. It is about a 200 supply situation for BillNye and MachineBERG. About 150 supply situation for kneecees and HOEHUNTER. Charge lots, not that great against Cracklings and Hydras. As it turns out, HOEHUNTER loses his 3rd base for the 2nd time today. It is the worst day for Zerg, although in team situations this happens more often than not. You just gotta rely on your team to maybe allow a comeback here. But where's kneecees' army? He's back to building battle cruisers. His one true love today has been the BCs. Banshees murdering entire mule lines here. Maybe taking down... Yeah, a lot of SCVs dying here too. BillNye stops the attack entirely because these Banshees are wreaking havoc on everything that's going on. Trying to get turrets up. No, say the Banshees. Feedbacks on the Banshees. They don't have enough energy for feedback to kill them, but turrets are pretty good against Banshees. Oh, he lost all the Banshees to turrets. kneecees loses whatever base this was, like a 5th base. I know it's a weird place for it, but I think that's what it was. kneecees and HOEHUNTER 140 supply. About 110 for BillNye and MachineBERG. Thors, wrong attack. Wrong attack. Switch over, Thors. Banshee Marine Marauder holding so scraptastically. High Templar basic attack is coming into play here. What? That does like 4 damage. It's not even worth anything. The Broodlords were in the wrong, the Thors were in the wrong mode to deal with those Broodlords. This is an insane 2v2. I might epic tag this thing. This Broodlords got 3 kills. Did you Yamato each other? kneecees, no! Bad! What was that? I think that was a misclick. He just had those 2 PCs Yamato each other. Now he's got to repair them. That's going to drain his bank down. He doesn't have a ton of money to do that. Okay. Okay. My Templar are here. The Marines, the Marauders. Again, nobody is close to maxed out. BillNye is as close as we get. Worker counts are 28, 40, 36, and 18 at 30 minutes. This has been the most death death-defying, death-inducing situation. This base doesn't even have any money at it. Let it go. I guess a lot of production is here. Obs flies into a missile turret and dies. Good thing there's another target for the missile turret, because another Obs would have died there undoubtedly. Oh, kneecee's down under 100 supply. Ghost Academy. Rax dying. Guess who's over here? Battle cruisers. Just jumping across the map at will. They've got 2 attack and 2 armor. Giving him 3 would honestly help. But, you know, he's doing moderately fine without it. I love the 1 lurker defense here. All right. kneecee's is out of income at this point. Oh, this base is back. Dude, kneecee's doing incredible work here. HOEHUNTER, I want an APM check on them. Currently 33. Yeah, HOEHUNTER has lost the will to live. I think they're a good Zerg player. I do. But sometimes just because you're a good Zerg player doesn't mean you win the game. Battle cruisers, this is it. This is all for kneecee's, man. I'm going to go up to the main Nexus. Really here to kill MachineBERG. BillNye is generally okay, although Lings are ravaging this 4th base. Oh, get those guys out of there. He's too worried about MachineBERG to run his SCVs away. He's down to 22 now. These guys run in, get rid of all of the income. Good scan on the Banshee. Banshee's got 3 kills. Banshee is dead. Lurker is dead. Lings. Cracklings here are pretty good, but stutter stepping, getting into a position back line. Can you survive the engagement against these Lings? Mostly. But then the follow-up of Marines shows up from kneecee's and everybody dies. A good snipe with that Ghost as well. Look at base from HOEHUNTER. HOEHUNTER got a 4th base after losing the 3rd twice, but got one. Bottom right, warp in by MachineBERG, trying to make that thing happen. The battle cruisers finally get killed by feedbacks, stalkers, and Thors, as they've been dying pretty much the entire game. This base needs to get resaturated for Bill. This base got some SCVs you could send down there, Bill. I know you're busy with other stuff right now, but oh, free battle cruiser. Bad rally. Bad rally. It's looking bad. Looking like the end of days. This base is so important. Feedbacking a queen. Oh, Psystorm on the drones as well. Broodlord's not happy with the Thor count. Or the Stalker count. Hatchery dies. He burrows the drones. Hopefully nobody noticed, and maybe nobody did notice. Insane. Those drones may very well live. 141 supply for BillNye and MachineBERG. Closer to 90 supply for kneecee's and HOEHUNTER. HOEHUNTER has nothing left. He's got a Broodlord and a Queen. And here it is. Here's the final engagement of the game. The Thors need to be killing the battle cruisers and the Broodlords. They're getting Yamato'd, which is a bit of a problem here for sure. But Orbital down. I'm not sure. Even if Team South wins this engagement, they don't just die. Kill the Broodlord. It's got 9 kills. I know it's not a priority here. Enemy Thor getting sniped down. Ling saving the day. Team South does save themselves, but they're at something like 60 supply. It's only 80 for BillNye and MachineBERG, though. This is the scrappiest 2v2 I've ever cast. Dude. Nobody's, like, you can't get to 200 supply in this game. Nobody's been able to do it for the last 30 minutes. Whew. I mean, yes, they could have been expanding better during the attacks, right? That's what we talk about in Mid-Rank Madness. Is one of the ways to get better at the game is while you're on the offensive, expand. Because guess what the enemy's doing? They're defending. They're not looking for your bases. They're not looking for your weird expansions. Just go take it, and you're good to go. Okay, this Broodlord is not the priority for anybody. Okay, wrong attack. Broodlord finally goes down. Wrong attack, Thor. Wrong attack, Thor. I know you have to change it manually to determine which attack you want. Where are you jumping? This base dying again. kneecee's at 3 SCVs remaining. HOEHUNTER's got 8. You know, this is one of those games where I'm like, maybe you should just tap out. Oh, there it is. But I don't really hate them for not tapping out when any earlier than this. That's it. kneecee's and HOEHUNTER are gone. BillNye, MachineBERG get the victory in 34 minutes and 18 seconds of insane non-stop StarCraft. Oh my goodness. Holy cannoli. That's what we're talking about when it comes to StarCraft, ladies and gentlemen. We love it. Look at that. 60,000 resources lost for kneecees. A Terran player had 60,000 resources lost. 60k is a lot. 136 SCVs. A Thor. When 32 BCs die, that's usually what was going on. And then both MachineBERG and BillNye losing about 44,000 themselves, which is kind of fun. And then HOEHUNTER only 40, but didn't really make enough to qualify. I mean, 10 total Broodlords, 21 total Lurkers. It just can't keep up with everybody else. 17 Thors for BillNye, 152 Stalkers from MachineBERG. Everybody made a lot of something, and HOEHUNTER like made a maxed out army once, right? And that was it. 89 drones were lost in the game. 136 SCVs, 80 probes, and 149 SCVs for BillNye died. 24 and 12 total probes and SCVs remaining for BillNye and MachineBERG, and they had a total of about 80 supply combined. 56 and 27. That is all they had. That is it. Mind blown. What a match. Like, what? What a match. Oh, okay. Incredible. Like an incredible showing there from BillNye and MachineBERG. Such a scrappy 2v2. Again, I don't think I've ever seen such a scrappy 2v2 in my entire life. In my entire life. We're going to put that in the title. Scrappiest game ever. GG. Yeah, I mean, they could have lost easily 2 or 3, 4 times in this game. I mean, kneecee's... I think if kneecee's just went Marine Marauder Medevac and just used his macro and his micro abilities for that, I think maybe they just win, but he made too many Banshees and too many BCs. Battlecruiser Widowmine is good against Zerg. I don't think it's particularly great against Terran or Protoss, but again, just doing what kneecee's wants to do. That's all there is to it. So GG, and that's going to be it from me. This has been Falcon Paladin coming at you with yet another edition of StarCraft 2 Legacy of the Void and a Mid-Rank Madness Patreon game. Thank you so much for watching. Again, this has been Falcon Paladin. Check me out at Twitter, Twitch, Instagram, TikTok, Blue Sky, and other places I'm forgetting about right now, but on social media, I'm there. Did I say Facebook? Facebook indeed. So yeah, we'll catch you with more StarCraft in a couple of days. Until then, stay safe and stay healthy, and above all, you take care of yourself.